Okay. Luckily, this is as easy as I thought it might be. So I've opened the heart in Silhouette Studio in one window and the picture in the other. You might want to resize the picture based on how much of it you want to show in the heart. So first we'll work with the heart, and you're going to want to click this little guy over here. This is the trace panel. Yours might look a little different because I have the business edition, but you can always go here and put trace and then just click on trace, and it's going to tell you where to find it. So it's under panels, go to trace panel. Anyway, so you click select trace area, make sure the whole heart is selected. So then you're going to turn up your threshold until everything is highlighted, like about so. Now everything's highlighted. So for this one, since we don't want the puzzle pieces, we're just going to say trace outer edge. It's only going to trace around the outside. So now if you grab the original piece, click on it and drag it. There goes your original heart, and you delete it. Just click on it, make sure it's selected, and then delete it. Okay, so now you have the outline of the heart in the shape that you wanted. Now we're going to grab your picture. Make sure it's selected. You can see the number values around here so you know you've selected it. We're going to go over here. No, we're not yet. That was a fib. We're going to do, if you're on a Windows machine, which I believe you are, you're going to hit Control C or Edit and copy. You go back over to the heart with the puzzle and you hit Control V. Ooh, whoops, I did that one time too many. Control Z will undo your last step. So you're going to want to pull this over your heart. You can actually leave it down here if you want, and you can bring the heart over, but you can't kind of see where it is. So then you say, with the heart selected where you dropped it, we're going to say arrange. Oh, I guess it unselected the heart. So we'll go over here, make sure the heart is selected. Now you drag it over your picture. You can kind of see about where it's going to be. And then with the heart still selected, you're going to say object, arrange, object, arrange, send to back. Now it put the heart behind the photo, and but the heart is still selected because that's what you're working with. Hit your shift key and click on the photo. Now everything is selected. So you can see the little selection window here around the heart, and the photo is selected as well. So you're going to go over here, and you can either grab this guy, which is the modify panel, or you can go to object, modify, and select crop. When you select crop, it's going to fit your top image, design, whatever it is, to whatever the shape in the back is. So you hit crop, and it's going to shape it to the heart. So I think that's what you want it to do. You can do Control Z to undo it. And if you want the photo to be, you're going to want to edit, deselect all, so nothing's selected. And you're going to want to, if you want to make it smaller so more of it fits in there, you have to be careful not to lose any of your width. So we'll stick it over here. Select the heart, put the heart over it, so you can kind of see what's going to be in there. And object, arrange, send to back, then shift and click to select it all. and hit crop. There we go. So that should do it. If you want more of the picture to be in the heart, we can make that happen. If you go into Photoshop, you can actually extend out the edges of the photo to make it larger, because right now you're limited by the width of your photo. So it's a little bit more work, and if this works and what's in there you're happy with, then that's fine. And we should be good to go. So then we'll save it. Whoops. File, save, and we'll save it as a PNG. So I assume that's what you want it for, since you want to do sublimation. So we'll say baby heart file. Save it as a PNG. Yes. I actually don't know if you can save it as a PNG if you don't have the business edition in Silhouette, though. So that could be one downside for you. The same with some of the like the warp tool that I've used. That also is in the business edition only. So there are some things in there that you might find handy. But that's how you do what you were asking, I believe. If not, let me know, and I'll show you again something different. Thanks.